In the heart of the dense woods, hidden behind a tangle of overgrown vegetation, lay an abandoned town that had been forgotten for decades. The once vibrant streets now stood silent and desolate, with buildings covered in vines and shadows that seemed to whisper forgotten secrets. A group of friends, fueled by curiosity and a sense of adventure, decided to explore this eerie place that had long been erased from the maps. As they entered the outskirts of the ghostly town, the air grew heavy and a chill ran down their spines. The silence was broken only by the creaking of old signs and the rustling of leaves carried by the wind. The group, consisting of Emma, Jake, Lily, and Alex, pressed on, their flashlights cutting through the darkness like lonely beacons. The desolation was overwhelming, but a strange allure drew them deeper into the heart of the forsaken town. The moon cast eerie shadows on the cobblestone streets, and the faded facades of buildings loomed over them like ancient sentinels. Unbeknownst to the friends, the town carried a curse, a dark past that began to stir as they wandered its forgotten pathways. As they explored, the friends began to experience unsettling phenomena. Whispers echoed through the narrow alleys, shadows danced in unnatural ways, and cold drafts seemed to come from nowhere. Emma, a skeptic by nature, felt a hand brush against her shoulder, yet when she turned, there was no one there. Jake, the adventurous soul, saw glimpses of spectral figures in the corners of his vision, disappearing when he tried to focus on them. The group pressed on, their nerves tingling with a mixture of fear and excitement. Soon, however, the town's curse began to manifest in more tangible and horrifying ways. Lily found herself facing the manifestation of her deepest regret, the ghost of a lost love, haunting her with unanswered questions. Alex was confronted by the shadows of past mistakes, twisting and contorting into monstrous forms that whispered accusations into his ears. As the friends struggled with their personal demons, the town itself seemed to come alive. Ancient memories, long buried beneath the layers of time, clawed their way to the surface. The streets became alive with spectral echoes of the town's former inhabitants, trapped in a perpetual loop of despair. Realizing the severity of their situation, the group came together, determined to break the curse that held them captive. Each friend had to confront their own fears and regrets head-on, facing the manifestations that plagued them. Emma had to acknowledge her skepticism and open her mind to the supernatural, while Jake had to confront the consequences of his impulsive actions. Lily and Alex, in turn, had to find redemption for their past mistakes. In a climactic moment, as each friend confronted their deepest fears, the town convulsed with supernatural energy. The air shimmered with an otherworldly light, and the oppressive atmosphere began to lift. With a collective effort, the group shattered the curse that held the town captive for decades. As dawn broke, the friends emerged from the abandoned town, exhausted and changed. The once eerie streets now lay silent and peaceful. The curse had been broken, and the town returned to its long-forgotten slumber. The friends, forever bound by the harrowing experience, carried the lessons learned from the haunted town back into the world. The abandoned town, though forgotten by time, had left an indelible mark on their lives, a reminder that confronting one's fears and regrets could lead to redemption and liberation from the ghosts of the past. In the days that followed their escape from the cursed town, the group of friends found themselves haunted not by supernatural entities, but by the profound changes the experience had wrought upon them. The once tight-knit group now bore the weight of shared secrets and a newfound understanding of the fragility of their own psyches. Emma, who had once dismissed the supernatural, found herself delving into the realms of the unexplained. She started researching the history of the abandoned town, seeking answers to the mysteries that had unfolded within its decaying walls. The skepticism that once defined her worldview had given way to a curious openness, and she couldn't shake the feeling that the town's secrets went deeper than they had uncovered. Jake, the daredevil of the group, now approached life with a newfound sense of caution. The adrenaline-fueled thrill-seeking that once defined him had given way to introspection. He couldn't forget the haunting images of spectral figures and the weight of regret that clung to the town. Determined to make amends for his impulsive actions, Jake became more contemplative, learning to value the consequences of his choices. Lily and Alex, whose personal demons had nearly consumed them within the cursed town, found solace in each other's company. The shared struggle had forged a deep connection between them, and they became pillars of support for one another. Together, they worked to make amends for their past mistakes, determined to move forward with a newfound sense of purpose and redemption. Despite the challenges they faced, the friends decided to document their experiences in the abandoned town, creating a record of the supernatural phenomena they had witnessed. Emma's research, combined with Jake's bravery, Lily's empathy, and Alex's resilience, culminated in a comprehensive account of the haunted town's history. They hoped that by sharing their story, they could shed light on the dark forces that had held the town captive for so long. As the friends delved deeper into their shared ordeal, they discovered that the curse was tied to a tragic event in the town's past, a forgotten tale of betrayal, loss, and unresolved grievances. The spirits of the town had sought resolution, and the friends unwittingly became the catalyst for that catharsis. In a twist of fate, the group found themselves drawn back to the town, now armed with knowledge and a newfound sense of purpose. As they navigated the familiar, eerie streets, the supernatural occurrences had ceased. The town seemed at peace, its once haunting echoes replaced by an eerie stillness. At the heart of the town, the friends discovered a forgotten memorial, a place that held the key to breaking the curse once and for all. Through a series of rituals, apologies, and acts of contrition, they facilitated the release of the lingering spirits, granting them the peace they had sought for decades. As the last vestiges of the curse dissipated, the town underwent a transformation. The once abandoned buildings seemed to regain a fleeting semblance of life, as if thanking the friends for their intervention. The air, once heavy with malevolence, now felt light and breathable. With a final, lingering glance at the town, the friends walked away, forever changed by the experience. The haunted town, once a place of darkness and despair, had found closure through their courage and determination. The group of friends, bound by the trials they faced together, left the abandoned town behind, their shared journey a testament to the enduring power of friendship and the capacity for redemption, even in the face of the supernatural. Months passed, and the friends struggled to integrate their extraordinary experiences into the fabric of their everyday lives. The haunting memories of the abandoned town lingered like a ghostly presence, a constant reminder of the otherworldly journey they had undertaken together. Emma continued her research into the paranormal, becoming a beacon for those who sought answers to unexplained phenomena. One day, Emma received a mysterious letter, its handwriting elegant and archaic. It spoke of gratitude and hinted at a debt owed for the liberation of the town's tormented spirits. The friends were invited to a secluded gathering, where the townspeople, now freed from the curse, wished to express their gratitude. Intrigued and a bit apprehensive, the friends decided to attend the gathering. The once abandoned town had undergone a subtle transformation. The overgrown vegetation had receded, and a few townspeople, long lost to the shadows, strolled the revitalized streets. The air was no longer heavy with malevolence but carried a sense of serenity. The townspeople, adorned in clothing reminiscent of a bygone era, welcomed the group with warmth and gratitude. They explained how the curse had trapped them in a cycle of anguish and despair, and the friends' intervention had brought about a resolution they could not have achieved on their own. As a token of appreciation, the townspeople gifted the friends small trinkets imbued with the residual magic of the town, objects that served as protective charms against supernatural forces. Each trinket bore a connection to the friends' individual struggles within the haunted town, a symbolic representation of the healing that had taken place. During the gathering, the friends discovered that the town had once been a thriving community with a rich history. The curse had been a result of a betrayal that tore the tight-knit community apart, and the town's agony had festered for decades. Now, with the curse broken, the townspeople were finally free to embrace a peaceful afterlife. As the day waned and the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow over the revitalized town, the friends felt a sense of closure. The ghosts of the past had been laid to rest, and the town had found a new lease on life. The bond between the friends had deepened through their shared ordeal, and the trinkets they received became cherished mementos, a reminder of the extraordinary journey that had brought them together. As they left the town once more, they felt a lingering connection to the spirits they had encountered. The friends, now armed with the knowledge that redemption and forgiveness could transcend even the darkest curses, carried the lessons of the abandoned town with them into the future. The once forgotten town, now freed from its haunted legacy, faded into the distance, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the enduring power of friendship.